Okay, that fired off. So that's the correct way to jump. Okay, welcome back to the channel. This is Civil Repair, and today we're repairing an L110 automatic. What we're doing is changing the carburetor. Real easy, and we're gonna get started on this right now. Here it is. There's a clip under here. See if we can get down a little lower. There is a clip on the, I believe it's the governor arm, the governor linkage. There's a snapping clip. It's a piece of plastic. You can lose it easily like I just did, but it grips onto the linkage here, and so you need to unsnap it, lift it up, and then it falls out of the hole there. And then this can be backed out of your governor arm. Now once you got this out, you can move the whole carburetor. Let the carburetor out and disconnect the wire and turn the carburetor so that it comes off of the choke lever arm, and so now we have another wire here to disconnect from the body. I'm not sure if I got one in the packet. Well, looks like I got a wire. And it looks like there's a different type of solenoid, fuel shutoff solenoid there. So, this has a connector. And then the green wire, of course, is ground. That grounds to the body. And then the red connects to the red. So, this is what the new one looks like. We're going to just replace it. Let's see if this old gasket is any good. Oh, it's not there. So we need the gasket. We need the new gasket from the packet. Where did that go? So just pay attention to the shape. We got this here, like so. The other one's like this. This one's like this. I guess it doesn't matter up or down. So it doesn't matter. So I'll put mine. It's there. It's round. It should go in. Let's try to get it in. It's got to go in the back side of the hole. Alright, I got it. Now, push this in through the hole, and then lock it in. And then lock it in by snapping the clip down. All right, finally. So now all the linkages are set how they should be reset. Now let's place the hose back on. Fuel line. Pull this clamp over. Gasket. And now we plug this in. Plug the fuel shutoff solenoid back in. It doesn't matter what direction it goes. Just plug it in. Now, I don't know if we had a connection. Let me try crimping a little bit more at the top. But I do know that our battery was a little weak. I know it's been weak, so in order to try this out, why don't we jump it and see what that does for us. No, we also got to add some fuel too, so let's do all of that. This is the fuel pump. Whoa, look at that ancient fuel filter down there. Can you guys see it? Ah, I gotta get my tripod together here. Look at this ancient fuel filter, guys. I got one in the kit, so I need to replace it, but it's very interesting how old this is. Looks super dirty. I mean, I don't know. At least it was put on correctly. Nothing's flowing at all. Much power in the jumper pack, so looks like we might have to just go directly. So let me show you how I do that. Let's go directly to the starter to pump up the fuel instead of putting all the power into charging the battery. So what I do is I take the cable and ground it, and then I take the positive and I put it on the end of the starter with no voltage there, ready to go. And then I turn the jumper pack on, and that should send power directly to the starter. So let me show you how that goes. Now you're going to do this just like how you would be starting. You start and then you turn it off. So crank, 1, 2, 3. Not a very good ground. 1, 2, 3. Not a good ground. Let me ground on the ground. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the jumper pack is very hard to turn the motor. Let's try one more time. So, I feel like it might start. Just not like that. Now I'm not getting any connection. It's likely from the same sensor, the parking brake sensor. I don't think it's locking. Alright, so I'm going to try bypassing some sensors to see if that might be the issue. And right now I got a jumper wire for the seat sensor. Might as well start there, right? So we'll start with the seat sensor. And we need to make a closed circuit. So you got to jump the white to black, and that should give you the ability to go ahead and crank. Well, not cranking by the seat, crank by jump starting it. Maybe the ignition switch is not good. The lights come on though. Alright. Switch is on. Crank it by alright, we're cranking over here using the jumper pack directly on the starter. Why don't you come over on this side? So I got it on the motor, on the starter, and that seat sensor is not jumped properly. So let me connect. Let's connect the middle here. I had it over here. That didn't work, so I'm going to go here to here. See if that helps. And then let's try this. Okay, that fired off. So that's the correct way to jump